What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back to another Echocalypse video. All right, guys. So I did a comparison to what's her name, Horus from C to her coming out. Last video dropped, I think. The reason why you guys saw that version, it's actually an older video. I had it scheduled to release today because I knew she was coming out. Somebody had pointed out that she was on the official Twitter. She actually hadn't been released on our database yet. So now that we have her on our database, wow, pretty big changes to the character. So let's talk a little bit about what she is bringing to the table, and that's new. So Nebu team member is armor plus 10%. DPS members plus 10%. She is going to be a full-on DPS, by the way, just so you guys are aware. Same thing for that, doesn't change. All team members get attack at 10%. So skills, this is where it kind of gets crazy, right? So first off, she went from magic to physical damage to 88%. She still attacks a single row, but now she inflicts insane amount of things. She does bleed, which takes debuff damage equal to 10% of max HP each round, not exceeding 200% of her attack, ignoring armor and res. She does the armor break, which actually went down to 10% and 10% versus 15 and 15 from C. So the 5% difference is there. And then Seal action has a 10% chance to fail. So that's for 2 rounds. So that has completely changed the way her kit works. And she's looking a lot better. So they've buffed her quite a bit in this version. And I think this is becoming a very big trend. Obviously, we're seeing those buffs in global, and it's pretty hefty. Okay, so here you guys can see here the moon is enraged. This part changes again to physical damage to a single row. She does 100% attack to targets that have less than 4 rage. Yikes, that's gonna hurt a lot. So this already was kind of telling me put her in the back so people can just use up their rage, or put her straight in the front for those who aren't using rage, or if you have a way to reduce rage by somebody. So this is going to be interesting for positioning. We're going to have to figure out exactly where she needs to go, right? So you guys can see that now. The second stage goes 259 to 140. So you guys can see here the difference is it keeps increasing, 286 to 180. In the C version, that wasn't the case. She wasn't increasing at all. The damage inflicted on targets carrying a debuff is increased by 30%. So this is pretty big because she already does, like all Nebu, essentially do armor break. So anyone who has an armor break, so I have normal effect, control effects, and negative effects. Negative effects are armor breaks, resistance breaks, etc. Right? So they've really boosted her in terms of damage, and giving her the ability to first off do her own abnormal statuses or debuffs. She's now even be able to do more damage by doing that, and then jumping right into her ultimate after that, right? Or her special. So 5 stars here, you're going to get the same thing. Now she's doing 50%. Here you're doing 70%. So here's what changed. She used to have crit and crit strength. Now she's having just more damage in general with less than 4 rage and also debuffs. Like, look at this percentages. These are nutty percentages, right? You're looking at 403. That's 663%. Right? Am I correct on that? 660% right there for damage. And then for 7 stars, you're getting yourself 349, so 649, 749, so almost 800, well, 749, and then the skill has an additional 50% attack bonus. That's crazy, crazy. Like, they've really, really buffed her. Like, we're talking about insane amount of buff. Okay, so let's go over to the Falconheart. At the start of the battle, Horus inflicts strip on the targets to the opposing row, which lasts for the entire battle. Strip before Horus takes her first action, she absorbs 1 rage. Man, oh man, did they ever buff this girl. And if you see here, she then absorbs, if the total rage absorbed is 4 or more, she absorbs 1 extra. Like, she is getting crazy. Increases all allies attack by 20% at the start of the battle. Inflicts strip to the target opposing row. Before Horus takes action, she absorbs 1 rage from each target. So you're essentially going to probably want to put her in the back because most people put Aiken in the front. She's just going to absorb Aiken's rage. And that's going to be insane. So in the C version, you could have skipped her. In this version, she's pretty damn crazy, right? And especially because the fact that she can strip rage now, this is the upcoming meta I was referring to, right? Where rage units now are going to be nullified quite drastically. So imagine Aiken can't do her special from the beginning, right? Now she's just having to rely on building up that over time, rather than having that ability to just do this from the start. So she, like Horus, oh man, They're doing this to every unit now. Every unit's becoming almost meta. It's crazy. Like this is wild. This is really really good. Even at 1 star, you can really use her a lot. Not even 1 star. You can go 0 stars really and use this. Just even having this strip alone and being able to increase all allies' attack by 20% is a pretty wild feature. So, oh man. Okay, so this is kind of the issue right now. I'm gonna probably be summoning on her because I've got enough for 1 summon. We'll see what happens. The draw isn't until tonight. I'm at 26 out of 50. I've got 3 tokens left. This is becoming very, very complicated in my life because we're noticing that every new unit's coming out is bringing something brand new to the game that's making her in this case, because it's always a she, worthwhile. Let's just see if anything changed here. Crit, damage, hit, pierce, crit strength. So everything's the same there. We know now this is crazy. And then links, anything changed here? So Bastet, Garula, Wadjet. So all of this stayed the same. Let's go and see if we can find her her organizational chart and see where she's at there for that at the very least. Let's know what's going on here. Hold on, sorry guys. 1 sec here. Quick, oh, it's a quick collect. Okay, let me get that. Let's go to the organizational chart and see if we can find her in here. So she's a Nibu Alliance. No, this is Hathor. New Scepter. This is Nile. No. Royal Supreme. Horus. Before the first action of each round, clears 10% of the target's shield. The amount of shield cleared will not exceed 100% of attack. So there goes Vivi, essentially. And you need to have Bastet in her. So I mean, pretty straightforward stuff. So yeah, overall, guys, she's looking really good. Now, this has now got me curious of how good Mori's going to be, right? If Mori is going to be buffed up just like Horus was, we might see even a better assassin than before. I'm surprised they made her physical. That kind of threw me off. Like, everyone was expecting magic because Horus does seem to be using casting spells, but they made her completely physical. So anyways, there's a full-on comparison. Oh my god, what a difference she is now. Yeah, so you had no chance on this. So again, I did the comparison a couple days ago and put out the video today not knowing that she's going to be dropping today anyways. But now we know that she's here. She's looking pretty damn good, guys. All right, guys. Payne, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Oh, real quick, before we go anywhere further, sorry, let me just check one more thing here. I did want to check her arms. Let me just check. Nibu. Here we go. Horus. Let's see if I can find hers. Is this hers? This is Wadjet, I think. This is Seth, I think. Let's see. King of the World. Right? This is King of the World right here. So I think I have this. King's World? Or is that... hold on. Sorry, guys. Or is it this one? King of the World. Here it is. This is her new one. Okay, so I don't know... yeah, I don't know exactly how good it is. Let's see if I can find it here. Arms. If I go arms preview, is it in here? This is Horus. This is Horus. This is Bastet. I don't know if it's in here. I think we gotta wait till it drops, maybe. This is Seth. Yeah, I don't know if it's here yet. Probably gotta wait for the arm to drop first. Celestial Act. Yeah, it's not here yet. Okay, so we're just gonna have to wait till this drops and see what happens, guys. All right, guys. Payne, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.